Hey, Marc-Andre, just what's it going to be like to return to Montreal? William Carrier was saying after the other night it's going to be weird for you and Jonathan and him to kind of go back there and have maybe some family rooting against you guys.
I'm sure we will. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been back to Montreal, just because last summer we were in the bubble, and then I stayed in Vegas because the kids went to school. So I guess it'll be good to go there, but a little bit on enemy territory, I think. Obviously we won't be able to see family or friends or anything like that, but still looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great series. It's going to be intense, and should be a lot of fun.
Let's go to Justin Emerson, the Las Vegas Sun.
Hey, Marc-Andre. We were talking to Kelly McCrimmon yesterday, and he had made a comment about how he thought that going out and getting Mark Stone kind of changed the entire complexion of the team for the last couple of years. So I'm kind of curious when a team does go out and get a star player like Stone or Alex Pietrangelo last summer, just kind of what it does inside the room for maybe kind of the belief that management's going out and getting you guys a big name to help out.
I thought, our first season, nobody expected us, right, to be where we were and to make it to the finals there. But, in that season, most guys had their best career ever, right? And from there on, I thought we had a good core, and we were able to get some experienced guys, some guys that throughout this, in the next years after, right, that had a huge impact on our team, since their debut with us. And obviously Stone is our captain now, is our leader, and it's been awesome for us.
Next question for Marc-Andre goes to Eric Angles with Sportsnet.
Salut, Marc-Andre. Wanted to ask you about your teammate Max Pacioretty. You played against him for several years before he came over to your team. I'm wondering what you think has been the evolution in Max's game since he's come to Vegas. He looks like he's put up the best seasons of his career with you guys.
No, I can't recall all of the season in Montreal. I know he's had many good ones, right? To me, he's always a guy that was dangerous on the net and has a tremendous shot, and he still does, right? I think him and Stoney created a great chemistry, and honestly, I don't know what's changed in his game. I don't think there's much. I just think his experience has been around for a while. It takes care of his body. He's always in great shape. Like I said, he's got a great shot, and it's been doing a great job for us.
Next question today goes to Gary Lawless, Vegas Golden Knights.
Hey, Mark. Montreal is obviously a place for goalies. A lot of history there. What's this stage mean to you?
Nothing different. I think it's going there, trying to get a win. Trying to do well, trying to keep my team in the game when I play. And at bottom line, that's what matters. It's it'll be a little different than having as many fans there and stuff. We got used to it in Colorado and in Vegas, obviously, but the goal is the same, right? Always trying to win that one game and move on.
Next, we'll go to David Shane, Las Vegas Review Journal.
I'm Marc-Andre. How is Montreal maybe a different challenge for you guys versus Colorado and Minnesota? Maybe their stars are in different places in the roster, maybe not like forwards and things like that. How is that different for you and for the team?
I think their style of play might be a little bit similar to Mini, right? A little bit making it hard on our guys to get some room in the offensive zone and neutral zone and stuff. But obviously, Carey's been playing very well for them, and I don't know. Like I said, they've been playing very well defensively, not giving the other team too much, right? Too much time and space, and especially around their net and stuff. So. And their young guys have been good. Their old guys have been good, right? So I think there's a reason why this team is there now, and obviously they're very good, and it's going to be a great challenge for us.
So we'll go to John Worrow, Associated Press.
Hey, Marc-Andre. you're very familiar with the Canadiens, rich history. And this past week, they brought in Bob Gainey to give them, some advice. And they can draw upon that kind of things. I mean, those kind of things where Vegas is a very new team. Does history in that sense matter in any way, knowing who the Canadiens are?
As you know, right, I was always a big fan of Montreal, growing up and stuff, and even through my career, I always, keep track of what they're doing and stuff. And like you said, they have such a huge history behind that team, right? And they've won many times before, and I'm sure it's nice for them to have guys like Mr. Gainey coming back and talking to them and stuff. But but I don't know. Like the game's still played on the ice with the guys in the locker room and stuff. So it doesn't matter if you have 24 cups or not. I think it's just, you gotta play the game in the moment, right, in the present, and be ready for that moment and try to win that game, and not think about the future, not think about the past, right, and just do your best.
Time for a few more questions in English from Marc-Andre. Next one goes to Chris Matthews with Channel 8 Las Vegas.
Hey, Marc-Andre, I was just wondering if you can kind of, you think of the teams that haven't been one playoff series in a while, and here it is, the Golden Knights in the Final Four for the third time in 4 years. Can you kind of put that in perspective? How is that possible?
I don't know. I'd say the whole organization has been good. I think putting that team together at first year and being able to get everybody to believe in ourselves to make it happen, and playing in the same way, and then throughout this, like I said before, adding some guys. Max came in that one summer, and then Stoney a little later, Petro, and many more guys, right? Like came to our team, and everybody's contributing to our success. And I think we're all hungry, not angry, hungry, to win it, right? And Vegas has been so fun to play here, right? The fan base that we get, the atmosphere we get in the building makes it a lot of fun, and we all want to bring a winning season here to Vegas.
Final question in English from Marc-Andre goes to Vince Sapienza, Channel 5 Las Vegas.
Mark, after Game 6, you talked about how there's been no panic in this group, whether it was against Colorado or against Minnesota. And then pre-game skate ahead of Game 6, Jonathan Marchessault's hiding hockey sticks from guys before the game. I'm just talking about the looseness of this group. Is that just because it's a veteran-laden group, or is that a necessary component this type of year to stay loose, to not, overthink the moments, even though the stakes are at their highest?
I think it's important. I think you can be stressed and worried all day long, every day of playoffs. I think we're lucky to be where we're at, and we're gonna enjoy it. And obviously we have a great bunch of guys, and so I can play little games on each other like that. It's a good way to stay loose and just get ready for the game. But once game time comes, like, this doesn't affect our focus or work ethic, throughout the game. I think it's just I think it's a mindset to be relaxed and be confident, and when game time comes, we're ready to roll.
I'll take a few questions in French here for Marc-Andre Fleury. Next, we'll go to Jean-François Chamon, Le Journal de Montréal.
Salut Marc-André. Ça va? Ça va très bien.
Ouais.
Écoute, question, je sais que c'est une année quand même spéciale pour toi. Pour une première fois, tu es candidat au trophée Vizina. C'est une belle saison, un super beau retour. D'affronter le Canadien, est-ce que ça ajoute une couche de plus à cette saison particulière?
Plus ou moins, je te dirais que comme je disais en anglais tantôt, peu importe l'équipe qu'on joue, où ce qu'on est, je pense que pour moi, c'est important juste d'avoir la victoire, là, c'est de battre l'autre équipe ce soir-là. Puis c'est ça que mon focus est. C'est sûr qu'en jouant à Montréal, j'en entends plus parler un peu avec la famille, les amis, choses comme ça. Mais J'essaie de pas faire plus un big deal que c'est, puis juste essayer de gagner le match comme que c'était Colorado ou ben Minnesota.
Next, we'll go to Terry Bordeaux, RDS.
Yes, thank you. Marc-André, oui, merci de prendre le temps, c'est bien apprécié. Tu pourrais, dans cette série-là, si tu gagnes 4 matchs, passer au 3e rang de l'histoire des gardiens victorieux en série. Ce serait une marque extraordinaire pour toi. Mais à quel point il faut se méfier d'une équipe comme le Canadien qui est vraiment, vraiment négligée par la plupart des experts cette année, considérant le fait que la saison à Montréal était moins rose que celle à Vegas et que vous venez peut-être de battre la meilleure équipe sur papier qui restait là, dans les 8 dernières. Je parle de l'Avalanche.
Écoute, les Canadiens sont là, c'est sûr que c'est une bonne équipe. Des fois, la saison ne sera pas toujours comme tu veux. Ils ont eu des hauts et des bas, des blessures, des choses comme ça. C'est pas un calendrier évident non plus. Mais depuis le début des séries, ils jouent très bien. Ils ont battu une grosse équipe comme Toronto. Ils n'ont pas fait bien paraître Winnipeg non plus. Je pense qu'on s'attend à un gros challenge de notre côté. Peu importe ce que les experts en pensent. Pour moi, c'est une bonne équipe. Ils sont rendus ce qu'ils sont maintenant. Carey, c'est un excellent gardien. Leur défensive joue bien. C'est une équipe qui sont capables de fermer le jeu aussi pour ne pas donner trop d'occasion de marquer à l'autre équipe. Donc, ça va être un bon défi pour nous.
From La Presse, Simon, go ahead.
Bonjour, est-ce qu'on m'entend?
Ouais.
Salut Marc-André. On tend à l'oublier parce que ça fait longtemps, mais tu as déjà joué contre le Canadien en série en 2010. Question en 2 volets. D'abord, quel souvenir tu gardes de cette série-là, dans la mesure où tu n'étais comme pas du bon côté de l'histoire puisque vous avez perdu? Et comment tu sens que tu as évolué comme gardien et comme athlète depuis ce temps-là?
Ce que je me souviens, c'est qu'on a perdu. C'est ce qui me reste en mémoire. Depuis ce temps-là, je pense que j'ai eu des hauts et des bas durant ma carrière, puis dans les 11 dernières années aussi. Je pense, en tant que personne, en tant que gardien, j'ai acquis l'expérience là-dedans. Je suis une personne un peu plus, un gardien un peu plus relax peut-être, j'espère, j'aime le penser, mais qui a encore le désir de gagner, c'est sûr.
We'll take one final question today from Marc-Andre Fleury. It goes to Marc-Antoine Gaudin, The Athletic.
Thank you. Bonjour Marc-André. Je sais que quand il est question de 2 équipes qui s'affrontent qui ont chacune des bons gardiens, il y a comme un narrative qui se développe de dire que ça va être un duel de gardiens. Puis à chaque fois, les gardiens disent c'est pas juste un gardien contre l'autre, c'est 2 équipes qui s'affrontent. Mais cela étant dit, qu'est-ce que c'est que est-ce qu'il y a une motivation supplémentaire à affronter un gars comme Carey Price?
Un peu dans ce que tu viens de dire. Écoute, je ne l'affronte pas vraiment. Moi, il faut que je pense à leurs joueurs qui sont qui essaient de scorer contre moi. C'est eux autres mon problème. C'est sûr que Carey, pour moi, c'est un excellent gardien. J'ai beaucoup de respect pour lui. Mais en bout de ligne, c'est les Golden Knights contre les Canadiens de Montréal. Puis, peu importe qui joue dans le filet, j'essaie juste d'essayer de voir gagner ce match-là.
Thanks, Marc-Andre.
You're welcome.